Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I hope you're all doing well. This kit is called Beach Days by Sweet Bella XOXO, and I'm obsessed with her shop. I'm obsessed with her kits, her quality, everything. You get 4 pages, they're all foiled. You literally have everything that you need in one kit, and I love this with rose gold. It is so beautiful. You have the choice to pick your foil color as well. All of my discount codes will be linked below. I have a code for her as well as a freebie, and I try to keep my link tree up to date, so definitely check that out if I forget any of the discounts in the description box. So if you have any questions, please comment below. I'm going to continue the Q&A from my last video. So shout out to Mia. Thank you again so much for those questions. I'm not really quite sure where I left off in the last video, so I think the next question is favorite color. My favorite color is green, as you guys might know. I love like the hunter mossy green, so gorgeous, and I love sage, really, really pretty. I also am a huge fan of just neutrals like mauve tones and stuff like that. I love maroon, navy blue, you know, all of that. The next question is favorite sticker paper. You guys know I love premium matte. I don't mind regular matte for icons and such, but I really am not a huge fan of them for full kits. I feel like they lose their stickiness really quickly. I also do prefer premium matte icons if I can help it, just because I reposition stuff all the time, as you guys know. But I really struggle with glossy icons because I feel like I end up making wrinkles in them because I'm constantly repositioning. This next question I really adore so much. It's, if you could get all of your subscribers in one room, what would you say? Honestly, I would probably hug every single one of you. I know, COVID, probably not, you know, but in a perfect world, I probably would, and just thank you all so much. As sappy as this is going to sound, thank you just for enjoying my videos and coming back to watch my content over and over again, because it makes it even that much more worth it to constantly put out videos. And it's just awesome that you guys just enjoy what I do, because I truly enjoy it too, and it's just nice to share it with other people. So at the beginning of the video, when I was putting down the foundation, you might have seen me cutting up the actual sticker sheet, the paper, the page, whatever you want to call it. So Adriana did a great job by putting the details of the Monstera leaves on the top of her actual sticker page, and I didn't want to waste that, so I cut it up and I made a flag for the top left-hand corner. I also made a divider, and you'll see me pull it in throughout the entire spread. I wanted to pull in more of the Monstera green leaves, which were really pretty, as well as that pink mauve color. So I utilized literally everything on the sticker page, and this is a great idea if you want to just pull in different colors, especially if the sticker sheet has some extra, pages to cut out. And it felt more like scrapbooking, which I really enjoyed enjoyed, so that was really fun to do. This is a really good question and kind of loaded as well. It's how accurate is your planner, and are you always as productive as your plans seem? So honestly, with what you guys see on my channel, I do a lot more decorative planning, so it's really difficult to answer this because you don't really see the actual plans that I do. And I don't know if I really care to do that because my plans are constantly changing and because I actually sit down and do pre-plans the night before for like the next day or two. So a lot of what I was doing before was my B6 vertical, and I got the inspiration from Allie of Allie Joan Plans. And I was doing that around like end of winter into spring. And then basically our move happened, so I haven't really had a chance to do that. So instead I've been using my B6TN as like a checklist. And that's actually how I like to plan, is just constantly making lists of things. And then I just transfer them over to the next day or the next week. That's how I've always been. That's actually why I'm really interested in the Hobonichi Cousin. It sounds like such a great system, and I've seen so many people use it. I really love how simple and neutral it is, but then again, I also love my B6TN because I have so many sections. I use my habits section all the time, which I don't feel comfortable sharing because it's just my habits, it's personal to me. And also with my finance section, again, that's another private thing, so I don't share that all the time or ever. It is very functional for me in that sense, and I do miss my B6 vertical where I would just do it kind of like an empty foundation. I would just put stickers down and not write in it just yet, just because I would fill it out throughout the week or the night before, the day of, so on and so forth. That's kind of hard to answer. I hope that answered it. It's accurate for me, but I just don't show it to you guys because it's private and it's something that I just like to do on my own time and not feel the need to have to film it and the pressure, if that makes any sense. I know I kind of went out on a tangent and I don't know if I even answered the question, but I hope I did. The next question that I want to answer is other YouTube channel genres that you watch. So I love watching nail videos. It can be as extravagant as the really long tips with all these crazy decorations and amazing things and acrylics and things I don't even know how to do, or I just watch the very generic, simple beginners, dip nails, gel nails. Oh my gosh, I just hit my microphone. So on and so forth. Yes, I talk with my hands. Does anybody else do that? Okay, stop, Rachel. Other things that I do enjoy watching as well are house makeovers and empty house tours. I also love seeing renovations and DIYs. I don't really watch other craft things as much as you guys probably think I do. I think I had someone DM me and say like, what other YouTubers do you watch that do like scrapbooking and stuff like that? I'm like, girl, I don't know. Just kidding. Sorry. Wasn't meant to be rude. Other things that I do enjoy watching a lot as well are definitely Get Ready With Me's. I don't watch them as often as I used to. I used to be a huge beauty, makeup, hair buff and watched YouTube videos on that all the time. But you guys, I haven't worn makeup in months. Not just with COVID. I personally just have been enjoying my natural beauty. Like I have pretty clear skin to begin with. I have full eyebrows. Like I'm just trying to embrace the natural, you know, all natural. But sometimes a girl's got to get ready and feel herself a little bit. The other thing that I do enjoy watching as well are workout videos, especially Brooke Entz. I love her so much. She is a CrossFitter and she is in such amazing shape. She's also got the most beautiful, amazing personality, and she's just so positive and awesome. And I love watching other CrossFitters and just really fit people, not necessarily like workout videos, but I love when they do vlogs and they include a workout that they did in their day. It's just really motivating, and yeah, just different things like that. I don't do CrossFit. I get asked that all the time. I do a good mix of like powerlifting, weight training, whatever you want to call it. I do a mix of Olympic lifting. I do some CrossFit kind of motions, but I do a mix of everything. I love HIIT. I love plyometrics. I love bodybuilding. I love a mixture of CrossFit things. And I don't want to get into too many of the politics when it comes to CrossFit and just fitness in general. I like to do things that I'm in the mood for that day. I also love Pilates. I love yoga, all of those things. I constantly am craving something different all the time. And I find what works for my body is as long as I'm sweating and I'm literally just constantly moving and my heart rate is up, that's what I enjoy. I know that's like TMI, like how did I get here? But I also love like jump roping. That's my favorite form of cardio. I love jump roping. I also boxed when I was little with my dad, and I just love boxing so much. It's exhausting, but there's not really a good boxing gym in my area that's pretty affordable. Again, it can get really expensive, and especially if you want like a pretty clean, you know, gym and setup, it's really expensive from what I've seen, but I just love jump roping. I would rather jump rope than run. That's just my personal preference. I also feel like running gets really boring for me, and I'm so envious of those people that just love running and are so good at it and have that runner's high is what they call it. I just have hated running. I've always played sports that required like a ball or something. Like I did soccer, I did volleyball, I did even with track and field, I did like the javelin and the shot put and the discus, and I never really had anything that just was just straight running, because to me that was boring. I did basketball, like those required me to have a ball and run around without realizing I'm running. And so to me, I think to me running is just boring, because my parents forced me to do cross country as a kid, and I was so bored. I hated it so much. And I think the fact that I was forced to do it like made me hate it even more. I've also just never been a good runner. Like I would rather do Stairmaster. I would rather do 100 burpees. Like give me something else. Like as long as it's not straight running, it's boring. I would also rather do sprints, but then again, it's too hot. Like just thinking about that, I'm already out of breath. Super sorry for that incredibly long tangent, you guys. This next question is a quote that you live by. I really love the quote, "When you love what you have everything that you need." So this is definitely like a mindset thing for me. You can easily enjoy and love the simple things in life, and to me that's just all that you need. I've always tried to live my life in a very simple way. I don't really get too much into social media. I know it sounds silly, like with my planning Instagram, I do get on all the time, but I don't use like a personal Instagram or Facebook. Truly, I don't have Twitter. I don't do any of that stuff. Snapchat, like I've always just kept it very simple, and to me that's just what I need. And I just need my dog, my family, food, water, clothes, my planners, my stickers. I'm good. Your girl's good. That's it. I think that's actually all the questions. I did skip a few of them because I have answered a lot of them in previous videos and I didn't want it to be redundant, but I also feel like some of them are a little bit too personal for my opinion and I just don't feel comfortable sharing them. So thank you again, Mia, for sending me those questions and for tagging me. She was super sweet and kind, and I hope that you enjoyed that Q&A. I figured I would mention this because I'm going to try to get this video up today, but Honey Inked just reopened and she came back from vacation. She's doing a soft opening, meaning she's only releasing a few new things, but she's going to be having a 20% off sale until September 4th at noon, I believe, Central Standard Time. I will have all the information on my Instagram, so check that out. And I'm really excited because a lot of her mandalas, doilies, trim dividers, and starbursts are going to be offered in light gold as well. And she told me it's been really popular so far. A lot of you have been ordering that. And then on top of that, if you order during the sale, you will get 2 of my deluxe freebies, and you're still welcome to mention which color and foil that you want. Just make sure you note that in the note to seller. Otherwise, she's going to pick silver and any other random color. So make sure to notate that in the note to seller. So I've been really, really hypercritical of everything I've been doing, you guys, especially with my plan with me's. I feel like I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things. I know that sounds silly, but I have been taking a lot longer to do an actual spread than I usually do, and I don't like that. So I hope I can get back, on the wagon and just not feel super, super pressured. And the pressure is coming from myself. Like truly, it's coming from me, and I don't know why I do that because I'm a perfectionist. It's fine. This is fine. I hope you guys have been doing well. Comment below, what is a new hobby you picked up? If you're doing any activities, like what are you doing to keep yourself mentally sane and adjust to this new norm, because this is the new norm, unfortunately, which is so crazy. But anyways, I really love how the spread turned out. I love the colors. Adriana did an amazing job. Here are the leftover stickers. Here's a Viv Wiggle, and I hope that you enjoyed this plan with me as well. Take care, guys, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.